Ladies, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight we're going to do Monday Night Raw recap. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So this show starts off with Kevin Owens coming out with the Stone Cold Steve Austin music, just as Stone Cold Steve Austin. Everybody pumping. Everybody going crazy, even fucking wearing like a fucking, I don't know, the fuck, I got like a wig, but with no hair to look bald. It was hilarious, man. Imagine like the people in the upper deck, they can't see that far away. They probably thought it was him for a while. And then he starts talking, doing a promo, and then they play the Stone Cold Steve Austin music again. So he not get some not just once but two times. Jesus Christ! And then you get the beer shit. I don't know. I guess he was dropping the beers on purpose probably, but he fucking stunners a guy. Good promo, man. Kevin Owens, man. I think he has a lot of freedom in his creative stuff, man. I love Kevin Owens, man. I really do, man. He has got a lot of personality, man. I think one of the few guys right now that's got personality in WWE, man. Fun to watch. It's a fun promo, man. Fun start to the show by Kevin Owens, man. I can't wait for that WrestleMania thing, what they do with Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. I cannot wait. And then we get a tag team match, the Mysterio versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. Okay, so here's the thing. Dolph Ziggler is the NXT champion, but on Raw, like, maybe he shouldn't be on Raw anymore. Like, if he's going to be the NXT champion, just keep him in NXT because they make him look like a pendejo, like a fucking mid-carder / jobber every time he's on Raw. Like, the guy doesn't even matter. This match, they're focused on two WrestleMania things. One, Seth Rollins comes out and does a promo about how he wants a WrestleMania match or moment and shit, and he's not getting it. And then you have fucking The Miz, trying to distract the Mysterios because he's going to face them at WrestleMania. The match ends up with the Mysterios win, but then after the match, The Miz takes Rey Mysterio's mask off and runs away with the mask. And you got the Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, who, Ziggler is your fucking NXT champion. Look like a pendejo. Like, nobody cares about him. I think they got to take Ziggler off. Like, if they're going to use him like this, like on the main roster, just don't have him on the main roster. Just keep him in NXT. Same thing happened to Karrion Kross. You had Jeff Hardy 1 week going after the 24/7 champion, and then you have the next week you have Jeff Hardy fucking beating the NXT champion, Chris Cross. You cannot have in one show have your fucking champion, your main eventer, NXT champion, and then another show have him look like a pendejo. You just can't. Don't have him on the show then. Then we have Almas completely burying Commander Aziz and Apollo Crews in a handicap match. Commander Aziz should be as dominant as Amos. And in the last 2 weeks, he just fucking looked like a pendejo jobbing out to Amos in a handicap match. Commander Aziz's career's over, ladies and gentlemen. The guy could have been a monster, Commander Aziz. Remember when he was Avocado back in like 2020 when they were doing the whole Raw and Down and Under, and it was like a fucking like a street fight, like a UFC style. Remember? They made him look like a badass. These two should never be on the same show. You have Almas on Raw and have Commander Aziz on SmackDown doing the same shit, and then build this up to maybe one day they can meet. But why do you choose Almas over Commander Aziz? Like, what's the difference? They're both 7 feet tall. How about separate them and have a monster dominate Raw, have another monster dominate SmackDown? Why just fucking bury one of them? Jesus Christ. This is like if back in the day The Undertaker would have just buried Kane or vice versa. Pendejo face, man. Commander Aziz looking like a pendejo now. Next we got a tag team match. Natalya and Shayna Baszler defeat Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Whatever. Next we get a little Becky Lynch promo, which I kind of fell asleep. I don't know what the fuck she was saying. Something about souls. Again, where's Bianca Belair? I understand the throat thing, but this has been a lot of theme, right? At these WrestleMania build-ups, you get a lot of one person, but then the person, like the other person's not there. Like this week, Logan Paul was not there. Bianca Belair's not there. She's making him look like a pendejo, man, just doing a promo with himself and they just leave. Same thing Edge was doing the last few weeks. Whatever. Then you get Finn Balor versus Austin Theory, and then Pat McAfee's doing commentating again. You're fucking United States champion. It looks like nobody cares about, like, you got, again, just like everybody's more worried about Pat McAfee and Austin Theory. Does your United States champion Finn Balor have any plans for WrestleMania? I don't think he has. And he's just another guy out there. They're more focused on Austin Theory, who's like mid-Carter, and fucking Pat McAfee, who's a commentator. And your NXT champ and your United States champion looking like another guy out there. Again, you gotta, if you're gonna put the champions on these guys, protect them. Jesus Christ, just don't have them look like another guy out there. And then we get the main event. No, I beg your pardon, it was not the main event. We had so in the middle of the show, we get a promo with AJ Styles and he's, calling out Edge and saying, the last 2 weeks I've been having to stay back at home, and now I want to talk to my kids and my wife, whatever. And then Seth Rollins comes out and he's like, dude, I'm worried about you. I'm here trying to protect you. You stay back home with your family. I'll take your spot at WrestleMania. Obviously, AJ Styles says no. Kind of like the same thing last week with Kevin Owens. So then they end up having a match. That was pretty much the main event. Kevin Owens and AJ Styles and Seth Rollins fighting, and the winner would get to face Edge. But I'll get to that in a little bit here. The final match, RK Bro defeats Alpha Academy. A lot of people are kind of complaining about making Alpha Academy lose here, but what, you want the fucking tag team champions to lose? Like, seriously, I think if you're gonna have anybody lose, I guess it's the RKO Bro. Now, they could have had the Street Profits maybe interfere in the match, but they're not heels, and just have it in a no contest. But they're not heels, so they interfered after the match. I don't know, whatever. That's the thing. Maybe they should have had RK Bro and Street Profits, and then have Alpha Academy interfere. But that was last week. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, whatever. And then we get the main event: Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. Great match, man. Great match. I mean, this is a WrestleMania quality match. If you put a good storyline behind it, they're going back and forth. And when I'm wondering how it's going to end. Now, I thought AJ was just going to win, just like last week Kevin Owens won. But I feel like Vince is trying to protect Seth a little bit. He doesn't want him to keep losing these matches to make him look weak. Because I think he has a plan for him, obviously. We know what that is. Probably facing Cody Rhodes. Although we're like 2 weeks now. Like, when the fuck is this match going to take place? Or at least going to be announced? So the final is it ends in a no disqualification. Edge interferes and hits AJ with a chair. Disqualification. And AJ wins the match. So AJ obviously going to continue to face Edge at WrestleMania. Fucking Seth Rollins goes crazy after the fucking match. Says, next week Raw will not be happening until I get my WrestleMania moment. He says bullshit. The fucking they're trying to cut it off with the beep, but they couldn't. He was saying it. He kept saying bullshit. So there was a few who they just couldn't cut off, but whatever. I think next week it has to be, right? It has to be next week. Should be the week, right, where they finally have this Cody Rhodes thing. I mean, Cody Rhodes now has been in the company for almost 3 weeks now, according to sources, reports. And why are they not just having him show up and start building up this match? Why are they waiting till the last second? Like, I'm wondering, is it even going to be next week? I think it is, because that's what he said. Raw is not happening unless I get my WrestleMania moment. So I'm thinking at the beginning, he's going to come out, he's going to do a promo, and then Cody's finally going to come out. But why are they taking forever to do this? This is WrestleMania. You need at least, 3 weeks, if not more, to build up a storyline. In a week, there's not going to be any build-up to it. It's just going to be the return of Cody Rhodes to WWE. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I thought it was like okay show, good show. From 1 to 100, like a 70% probably. But again, no Logan Paul, No Shayna Baszler. I mean, no Bianca Belair. It's been the theme of this shit, right? At least Edge. I thought Edge wasn't there either. At least Edge appeared at the end. Now we are going to get what I was asking for. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns next week. I kept saying, why are they only on SmackDown? The Brock Lesnar's the WWE champion, which belongs to Raw. Why are they only on SmackDown? So they're finally going to be on Raw next week. About time they actually take the promo to Raw, and we'll see what happens. Let's see what happens, man. We got about 10 days to go, whatever it is. We got 2 more SmackDowns, 1 Raw. Let's see. Until next time, I'm Malik Alite. I thank you for watching.